Hello and welcome to this video. My last video concerning the DV 2025 program was a kind of call to DV 2025 applicants, telling them to get set because we were about to enter the month of August, August being the beginning of what I referred to as real activities in the diversity visa program. In this case, the DV 2025 program. Now that went especially to those with the lowest case numbers in the different regions in the DV 2025 program. Now, some of you may be asking or may have been asking what are the lowest case numbers in the different regions. And so in today's video, I will be sharing with you some insight into what could be considered the lowest case numbers in the different regions in the DV 2025 program. Now, to do that, let's consider the visa bulletin that was published during the month of August 2023, which showed the lowest case numbers for the DV 2024 program. This is the diversity visa section of the visa bulletin in question, and what we have in this section are the cutoff numbers that applied during the month of October in the DV 2024 program. These numbers indicate the lowest case numbers for the DV 2024 program. In other words, case numbers that fall below what you see in this section of the visa bulletin are the lowest case numbers for the different regions. So if we should consider the Africa region, for example, having 10,000 as the cutoff number to apply during the month of October, it means that the lowest case numbers from the Africa region in the DV 2024 program are case numbers below 10,000. For the Asia region, they are case numbers below 2,000. For the Europe region, they are case numbers below 4,500 and so on. That concerns the DV 2024 program. Now, it is true that the official SEAC data for the DV 2025 program has not yet been released, but it has been observed that the overall case number ranges in the DV 2025 program are not as extensive as they are in the DV 2024 program. In other words, the highest case numbers that have been reported or observed in the DV 2025 program are not as high as they are in the DV 2024 program. So we can use that as the basis of determining what could possibly be the lowest case numbers in the DV 2025 program. So back to the diversity visa section of the visa bulletin that was released during the month of August last year. And as we saw earlier for the DV 2024 program, the cutoff number that was established for the Africa region is 10,000. Now, on the basis that the case numbers in the DV 2025 program are not as extensive as in the DV 2024 program, by interpolation, we can identify case numbers that are below 8,000 as case numbers that could be considered as the lowest case numbers in the Africa region for the DV 2025 program. So for the Africa region, we can say 8,000 is the number. When it comes to the Asia region, for the DV 2024 program, the number is 2,000. Once again, considering that in the Asia region, the overall case number range is not as extensive as in the DV 2024 program, we can say for case numbers that are below 1,750 could be considered as the lowest case numbers in the Asia region in the DV 2025 program. Now to the Europe region, and as you can see for the DV 2024 program, the lowest case numbers identified were those that were below 4,500. Now, when it comes to the DV 2025 program, on the same basis that we applied in the case of the Africa and the Asia regions, we can say that case numbers that are below 3,500 can be considered as the lowest case numbers in the Europe region. Now, for the North America region, that region generally doesn't have issues when it comes to the chances of applicants. In other words, generally all applicants from the North America region have the chance of being scheduled for interview during the fiscal year. So considering the size of that region, we maintain the 2 as indicative of the lowest case numbers from the North America region. We continue with the Oceania region. 225 was the cutoff number that was established last year for the DV 2024 program, and on the same basis as previously, for the DV 2025 program, we can consider that case numbers that are below 200 can be considered as the lowest case numbers from the Oceania region in the DV 2025 program. And then to the final region, the South America region, where for the DV 2024 program, the number established during the month of August last year was 375. When it comes to the DV 2025 program, we can consider 300 as that number. So case numbers that are below 300 from the South America region can be considered as the lowest case numbers in the South America region. When it comes to the exception countries, the number that is established in the case of each exception country is generally lower than what has been established for its mother region. So if you are an applicant from any of the exception countries, consider the number that we have cited for your region and know that the number for your country will be a little lower than that. Now, before we get to the end of this video, let me make a couple of points. The first thing is that the numbers indicated in this video are not the official cutoff numbers for the DV 2025 program. As I said earlier, this is intended to share with you some insight into what could be considered as the lowest case numbers in the DV 2025 program, based on the fact that the highest case numbers in the DV 2025 program are not as high as they are in the DV 2024 program. When the visa bulletin is released in the month of August, we will get to see the actual cutoff numbers that will apply in the DV 2025 program, and we will have the opportunity to discuss that on this channel. And the second point, which comes from the first one, is that as a result of that, in some cases, you could have some case numbers that are above the numbers indicated that should be amongst the lowest case numbers, and in other cases, you could have some case numbers that are below the numbers indicated that would end up not being amongst the lowest case numbers. So, having clarified that, we are now at the end of the video. Thanks for watching it. See you, God willing, in the next one. Goodbye.